Well, it's almost over. Thank God it's out. The Plagas is dead, the cult's been crippled, and all that's left between me and Sadler is a fair amount of lead. Ooh, and actually, let's find this final note. Our mission. The real power of the United States lies in 3 areas: the Justice Department, the administrative bodies, and the military. In order to take control of these areas... Sorry, that was my lunch. We must influence the minds of the people who advise the president. After this is done, the rest of the departments will quickly fall under our sway. If by chance the United States were to figure out our plan, the damage caused should be minimal. We will still be able to conquer the country as planned using our backup plan. Once we control the country, we will use their international influence to our advantage. The rest of the world will fall swiftly. As already stated, if our first plan doesn't go as smoothly as expected, we'll proceed with our secondary plan. By sending in our special forces, we will infiltrate the country from within. Fear and chaos will spread through the nation like a virus. Or a parasite, perhaps. Oh, actually, that would have been much more witty, wouldn't it? It'll only be a matter of time before the country loses its stability. At that time, when they're most vulnerable, we will strike. Rejoice, my brethren, the world shall soon be cleansed. Now, except you've got no cult left, your 2 aces in the hole have been cured, and you're about to die, so... There we go. And yeah, this is also the very last time we'll be meeting up with the merchant.
Got a selection of good things. What are you buying?
Yeah. It's, See, I'm going to get the last 2 capacity upgrades on the Striker this time around. No particular reason, just to use up the money. But yeah. So long, farewell, you cockney bastard. Ooh, green herb. Right. Let's finish this, shall we?
Something's not right. Ashley, you stay here.
The atypical, worried anime schoolgirl pose. Yeah, fist to the chest. Please be careful, senpai.
Ada!
JK, no pluggers, lol.
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
And say goodbye to Krauser's knife. His much cooler knife. But yeah, though, when Leon picked up the knife from earlier on, that's pretty much what he needed it for. right that very moment, he can tell that he can see the future.
American prevailing is a cliche that only happens in your Hollywood movie.
Either that, or he just has really good intuition.
Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of cliches.
Jesus Christ. Sadler, are you sure you don't have like a long-term history of liver problems? Because those are some very yellow eyes. Okay, final boss time. Lord Osmond Sadler himself. And it's really not that big of a deal if I'm being completely honest. Emergency lockdown. I kind of like the TMP for this one because you get the because the rapid fire is pretty good for hitting the eyes. Yeah, shoot out one of the eyes on his legs, jump on his head, and give him a good knifing. Wash, rinse, and repeat, basically. Yep, there we go. Do be careful how many times you shoot the eyes, though, because they will eventually burst, and you won't be able to shoot them. Also, they have eyelids. They have these sort of armored eyelids, and you can't shoot them out while they're closed. But don't worry, there are also plenty of other ways to fuck about with Sadler, such as, say, an explosive barrel. Actually, let's see. I wonder if... Okay, good. Yeah, I can also shoot him in the face as well. That should do a little bit of extra damage. But yeah, not only that, but we also got some crane controls over here. There we go. Yeah, come on, don't be shy. Come on over here, sucker. Bam! But yeah, this boss fight is, for the most part, you're just sort of just mostly toying with Sadler, really. And even if he does manage to get in a good few hits... Whoop! Oh, yep, careful. Careful crossing the bridges as well, because if you don't jump, that's it. That's an insta-kill. Right. Go for the barrel again. Bam. Ow, Jesus Christ. How the yeah. Okay, yeah, I know it's meant to be sort of like non-diegetic, but Leon, how the hell are you not dead? You just got biffed in the face by a T-bar. Sorry, an I-beam. Yeah, not a T-bar, an I-beam, I-beam. Alright, let's go for the other crane this time. There we go. To quote Eddie Riggs from Brutal Legend, ha 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 ha, I can't believe you fell for that twice. But seriously, Brutal Legend is absolutely brilliant, actually. I actually played through that game. I did actually do like a whole sort of personal playthrough of that game earlier on in the month. And yeah, that game still holds up really, really well. You know, very funny, and it is metal as anything. Yeah, crap. Ow. Fucker. Get off. Where's one of your eyes? I can actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. I can see this actually being harder in the standard console versions, where your aim isn't as fast. But even then, TMP is more than enough to, yeah, meet the slack. Meet the slack. What?
Use
Yeah.
this.
Take up the slack. That's what I meant. Sorry. All right. There we go. Special thermobaric rocket launcher, and I need to make some space for it. All right, hang on a second. Let's pop you there, pop you there. Let's not do anything with you. Let's mix together a bunch of herbs. There we go. Move you there, move you there. You can go there. Actually, I haven't actually. Still don't think I actually have enough space. Actually, okay. Let's pop that. Move you there, and crap. You know what would be really great if this game had the combined ammo mechanic that you had from the older Resident Evil games. All right, you know what? Let's just ditch a flash grenade in that case. There we go. Make some space there, and now, yeah. There we go. Now we can equip it. Let's get a bit of space. It's over, Sadler. You're fired. Move. Pow. When you see Salazar, tell him he was annoying. Ooh, sorry about that. I need to wipe my mouth. And there it is, the sample, the plugger sample. You're gonna want this, aren't you?
Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Still trying to figure out how this didn't
You
blow
do
up
know
when
what
I
this
shot it with a
is.
rocket launcher.
Hmm.
Okay, Ada, how the fuck did you do that?
Don't worry. I'll take
Jump through the
care of
fucking helicopter rotor blades like a G.
you. If I were you,
Either that or that
I'd
helicopter
get off
spun up and took off really, really, really quickly after landing on probably nothing. Ah, well, whatever. I'm thinking too hard.
Better get a move on. See you around.
Very cute.
Okay, and we've got the jet ski keys. It's time to, it's time to get out of Dodge. First things first, let's grab 100,000 pesetas for New Game Plus, if I ever decide to do that in my own time. Quite handy money to have, actually, if you want to get any of the bonus weapons, like the Infinite Rocket Launcher or the Chicago Typewriter and the like. Hey, Ash.
Leon.
The whole place is going to blow up.
Silent now. It's gonna blow any minute.
It's gonna what?
But yeah, no, since this island was a big mining site for Las Plagas, it's best to just destroy it. Alright, let's get down here. Still can't climb ladders, can you? Ladders. Ladders. There. Oh, pardon me. Alright, but first things first, let's quickly equip my, because, hopefully, if this works. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Key treasures. Use. There we go. Got it. Oh, that's great. Oh, and check out Leon's hands. Oh, that's as good. Oh, that is fucking great. Okay, so, oh shit! Oh, I was too busy laughing that I wasn't paying attention to what I was. Oh, this is Portal all over again. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Okay, you know what? Why don't we do that properly this time around? Yeah, yeah, with a little bit less. Yeah, with a little bit less crashing. Okay, yeah, this is how it's actually meant to look. There we go. Okay, so basically, yeah, what happens is that when you activate the Ditman glitch, that happens. Like, yeah, just Leon just takes off without the jet ski. But for some reason, I don't know why. I think it's only in the Wii version. If you do that Ditman glitch, you know, on this particular version of the game, it also causes Leon's hands to glitch out when he steers the jet ski. I don't think it happens in any other version of the game. Not the GameCube version, not the PS2, not the HD versions. It's just the Wii version, and it is hilarious. Okay, but yeah, with one last death. We successfully escaped the island, and we have completed Resident Evil 4. What a shame Ashley couldn't swim.
Ashley! Where are ya?
Lol, JK.
Leon!
Come on. Let's go home.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
Ah, we did it.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know?
I mean, it's not like they were going to show it, you know, Nintendo
Why
game
do
and
you
all.
ask?
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't
Although they
let
are
go.
very easygoing when it comes to Senran Kagura these days, but even then that doesn't have anything, you know, alliterative. Anyway. But yeah, they ride off into the sunset, back to the mainland. Mission accomplished. And that's the end of Resident Evil 4. And I mean, it's Resident Evil fucking 4. It's one of the best games ever made. And it still holds up beautifully today. I will admit I do have a few issues in regards to the narrative nowadays. Like, yeah, it's a very, very easy game to take the piss out of. But it's just such a fun game to play. And look at all the, you know, you also get a lot of nice conceptual artwork as well in the credit sequence that shows what the village was like before the cult showed up, and it was just a normal village, you know, a simple rural town that was, you know, separate from the rest of society, where they just lived peacefully. And you know what the really horrifying thing as well? There's actually technically one of the scarier elements of Resident Evil 4 right here, right at the end. There are kids in these images, but there are no children in the actual game. It's like, yeah, they wiped out the children first, and then built off of that. Yeah, and then the cult showed up. Started doing their experiments with the Plagas, infecting everybody in sight. It is a, yeah. And yeah, the kids were the first to go. Ugh. Like, legitimately quite harrowing shit right near at the very end. And I mercilessly slaughtered every single one of these people in their thousands, like, yeah, while laughing while I did it as well, because I'm nice, aren't I? But yeah, Resident Evil 4, such a tremendous game, really is. Like, yeah, even after, I think I'm tempted to say this game is going to be like 16, 17 years old, thereabouts this year, and even today, it's still tight as a drum. I still personally think that the Wii version is the best version, because it has the GameCube's graphics, it has the PS2 extras, and the Wii's controls are just it's just the best control scheme of the lot. The only real issue I would say is that it does make the game very, very, very easy in quite a few regards. You still have to stay on your toes a little bit, but you can just generally attack faster and more accurately. And a lot of mooks that are normally quite hard to deal with because of the tank controls go down much, much easier because you're simply able to aim faster. But even so, it's my favourite version of the game, and it's the version that I always revisit. I am actually messing around with the PS4 version, though, which is really good. But the interesting thing with the PS4 version is that I actually think that, in spite of the fact that it's a higher graphical fidelity, I actually think it looks a bit worse, because like some of the updated graphics don't really look all that hot, in my personal opinion. But yeah, thank you Shinji Mikami and everybody behind the Resident Evil 4 team. You made a masterpiece. No wonder they keep remastering it. And actually, now that Resident Evil 3 Remake has been announced, you know, during the time of this Let's Play, would they ever consider fully remaking Resident Evil 4 as well? Only time will tell.
Hunnigan, is that you?
Hey, Hunnigan.
The line's jack free.
Hey, Hunnigan, no glasses.
Forget
You
the
look better with
glasses.
them on.
What's the status of the mission?
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
What?
You did it, Leon.
I think there are some. I think
You know, you're
some
kinda
people
cute without
look.
those
Yeah,
glasses.
some people
Maybe
look
you're not
better
overly
with
fat.
glasses on.
May I
Sue
remind
me.
you that you're still on duty.
Story of my life.
I mean, Ashley offered to, spend some overtime with you, and you turned her down. So I'm not going to say any more than that. But yeah, there we go. Ultimate, our final results. Hit ratio was 78%. We killed 984 enemies. I think actually in one of my better run-throughs, I think I was able to kill over 1,000 enemies, and we were killed 12 times, which I think is actually quite a bit more than quite a few more deaths than I'm normally used to. But yeah, when you're sort of playing a game and you're also doing commentary, yeah, you got to expect to make a few mistakes here. And we cleared it in 10 hours, 43 minutes, and 34 seconds. Trying to remember what my best time was. I think I have beaten this game in like just a little over 7 hours before. But yeah, and we unlocked the infinite rocket launcher and the Matilda, which is the same gun that Leon uses during Resident Evil 2, with the upgrade that gives it 3-round burst. And yes, let's finally save. One final save, right up the very toppy top. Yeah, cleared game, new round. And with that, Resident Evil 4 is now completed, and we get a nice little extra brand new menu as well, and instead of the the one with Leon and Ashley. But yeah, great game. Still recommend it to this very day. I believe you can actually get this game on the Wii U Virtual Console, like this Wii edition. But obviously, like it's also not too difficult to track down like a Nintendo Wii and a copy of this game. Joe, just plug it in. You might need to get like one of those YBPBR cables if you've got like an HD TV. But yeah.
Been a long time.
Still a great game. You can, really like, it's really not too hard to get your hands on the Wii version, which is, I think, the best version. But if graphical fidelity is more your bag, you can always pick it up on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC as well. And let's be honest, there's going to be one for the PS5 and the Series X as well. Let's not even fucking kid ourselves here. That's absolutely going to happen. But yeah, no, that's the end of the playthrough, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as for the next playthrough, I'm finally going to be moving. I've made the promises, and I'm finally going to keep them. The next playthrough is going to be Time Splitters 2, so I will see you for the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Peace. Have a lovely day.